This demonstration will illustrate how the Canon Yukon AMR system and the Milsoft Dispatch OMS system can now be integrated using Multispeak version 3 web services. With the new real-time Multispeak version 3 specification, it is now possible for vendors to create tight, standardized interfaces that can take advantage of the power each vendor's software application has to offer. In this demonstration, we'll show Canon's Yukon automated meter reading system with Milsoft's Dispatch outage management system. We will see how easily the interfaces are turned on and tested for valid web services communication, and then how a dispatcher can validate power to a meter in order to confirm an outage or restoration. We will also show how AMR and kilowatt demand data can be passed from Canon's Yukon system to Milsoft's Dispatch outage management system using Multispeak web services. The Multispeak web service interfaces are defined in the Canon Yukon system. We select the vendor Milsoft, then select the unique key that defines the field which both systems have knowledge about. In this case, meter number is the unique key that identifies a service location to the AMR meter. After entering the URL for the Milsoft's Multispeak web server, we press the Ping URL button to validate the connection status. We can also get all of the web service methods that the Milsoft Multispeak web server supports from here. From Milsoft's Dispatch outage management system, we also set up the Multispeak interfaces we wish to turn on. In this case, we look at two interfaces. First, the MREA, or AMR meter reading to engineering analysis. This interface allows us to identify which service locations contain AMR meters and have the ability to import AMR-specific data. We press the Test Connection button. If successful, the Yukon server sends a list of meter reading supported methods. We then select the ODOA, that is, Outage Detection to Outage Analysis interface, and also test that connection. Again, the Yukon server sends the list of supported methods. This setup only has to be performed once on one client terminal and is valid for all dispatch clients. Now that we've established our interface connections, it is time to import from the AMR system information about which consumers are associated with which AMR endpoints and the type of AMR data based on the methods supported by the AMR vendor. From the main menu in Dispatch, we select the AMR menu and then select Get Real-Time AMR Data. From the AMR Data Importer, we select the AMR vendor's URL from the drop-down list box. Since Dispatch can operate with multiple AMR vendors, we select the URL of the vendor we would like to import data from. The vendor tag identifies to Dispatch which server it needs to send any AMR requests to. We then select the Import AMR Vendor Tags option. From the AMR Data Importer, we can also select to import outage events recorded by the AMR vendor during a specified date range. Outage events include any momentary interruptions and sustained outage counts recorded by the AMR vendor. We choose to read the latest meter readings by selecting the Import AMR Meter Readings option and select the Import Most Recent Meter Readings. We then select to import the KW demand data into the KW demand load group. Pressing the Run button performs the selected web server requests. Now that we have our circuit model populated with the imported AMR data, we zoom into a location and then select AMR from the main menu. Then select Display All AMR Meters. The display is populated with a Canon AMR meter icon at every consumer that has a Canon AMR meter. Next, we zoom in closer and double-click on a consumer to reveal the imported AMR data using the Circuit Element Editor. We can verify the imported meter reading from the Circuit Element Editor. We select the Billing Load tab and then select the kW Demand Load Group to review the kWh imported from the Get Latest Meter Reading method. We will take this meter number and view the latest reading from Canon's Yukon system. From the Canon Yukon system, we can search by several fields. Here we will search by meter number for the same meter we just viewed the latest readings in Milsoft's dispatch system. The search can return partial or full match values. We will order by meter number to find our desired meter in the list of partial search matches and select our meter number from the list. Here you will see the previous readings archived in Yukon. The latest usage reading is displayed and is the same reading that was retrieved by Milsoft's Get Latest Reading feature. We can also interrogate the current reading from the AMR meter and display the usage delta from the previous to the current reading. We can also read the current demand and voltage from the meter. In the next demonstration, we switch back to dispatch, where an IVR call predicts a B-phase transformer outage. By verifying power to a meter using the new multi-speak real-time interfaces, we can save considerable crew response time by not having to dispatch a crew to a non-outage customer. In the past, the crew would have been dispatched and may even have to charge the consumer a fee, since the outage is at the consumer's breaker or fuse box. We will now test the Initiate Outage Detection Event Request method, which essentially sends a request for outage status for the meter in question to the AMR system. The dispatcher selects the transformer and then selects the Ping Meters Down line. A yellow Canon meter icon represents an unknown power state at the consumer's meter. If the meter icon changes to red, then an outage is confirmed. If it changes back to blue, then there is power to the meter. The dispatcher opens the Outage Manager to display the AMR ping results. The record color is green, indicating power is on. To confirm the results we just saw in Milsoft's dispatch, we switch to Canon's Yukon system. From Canon's Yukon system, we enter the meter number. Now we will view the AMR meter's internal outage log file. Since a customer call was received by the Milsoft's dispatch system, and the outage verification performed using the multi-speak interface verified that the meter had power, we can view the AMR meter's internal outage log file to verify if the meter did in fact not lose power. This meter does not have a recent outage logged, therefore the outage is at the customer's breaker or fuse. The combination of outage analysis and AMR using the new multi-speak version 3 web service interfaces gives dispatchers the capability to be more responsive and proactive to outage events.